Okay, the news and proper about this now. The heat of the ongoing 2022-2023 abridged Nigerian Premier Football League top clubs into the country top flight have started making their cases to become fans' favorite for the newly bettered Niger Super 8 tournament, in which will be held in Lagos by June. According to reports, organizers of the tourney have listed 41 teams across 6 geopolitical zones of the country to compete in the zonal playoff. 2 clubs with the highest vote tallies in each zone will tackle each other at the zonal playoff, scheduled to hold on the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State from June 1 to 3. There are 16 MPFL clubs among the nominated teams, while the rest are drawn from other tiers. The South-West Zone have the highest number of teams with 8, while South-East and North-East has the lowest number of teams with 6 teams each. The other zones have 7 teams each. Following the opening of the voting portal, clubs like Rivers United, Nazareth United and Lobby Stars have begun to appeal to their fans for votes that will qualify them to play in the money spinning tournament. Niger Super 6 Lowden football is home. Common fans, Lobby is the most successful team in the middle belt. Rivers United also gave their supporters the reason to vote for them. More benefit for the participating in the Niger Super 6. Publicity for our club. Good money for our club. Opportunity to expose our players to the world. Great opportunity for the club to grow its fan base and a whole lot more. Organizers of the tournament are assured that 100 fans of each club in the Super 6 will be mobilized to Lagos for the tourney. The 6 best teams at the playoff will be joined by 2 wildcard entries to be revealed after the playoff. The 8 teams will participate in the tournament proper at Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Lagos from June 17 to 25. If I would say, I just would be there. Okay, let's talk about Rivers United, the club I respect so much. I would say they are the best in Nigerian Premier Football League. Nigeria Premier Football League, yeah, for me, I give it to them. But let me use the word for now. For now. Defending champion, great side. Breaking news, Rivers United, Fatai Osho resigns as Rivers United coach. Okay, Fatai Osho has resigned from his role as Rivers United coach a day after his team played a 0-0 draw with Niger Tornadoes in match day 13 at the League Kaduna. The former Ayuba and Remo Star coach made this known to his official Facebook page on Monday, where he wrote, "I resign my position as the chief coach of Rivers United FC. Best wishes to the team." Meanwhile, a point on the same Facebook page showed him smiling in his hotel room while with Rivers United jersey. He wore the jersey on him. So Osho was appointed as the coach of Rivers United back in October 2021, and Fatai Osho joins our new club. Okay, let me bring this well. Fatai Osho joins our new chief coach. We are delighted to announce Fatai Osho has joined the club as our chief coach. Fatai Osho replaces coach Ndubuisi Ndoka, who has been elevated to the office of the technical director. The most official Facebook of Rivers United read, Osho, who resigned from the job at the helm of affairs at Eyimba in August, will be partnering with Stanley Eguma, the club's technical advisor. He added, the current Nigerian champions are in the quarterfinal of the CAF Confederation Cup with Young African FC of Tanzania as the time of filling out this news. The reason behind this resignation, come on Kizzy K, get yourself back onto radio, is still unknown. Just a few days ago, CAF Inspector Nasiru Jibril, he was at the Adoki Amisemaka Stadium for inspection and raised hope for the Port Harcourt-based team of playing their remaining CAF club competition in front of their home fans. Rivers United have been in great form and their only Nigerian side in contention at the continental level. Fatai Osho was appointed by Remo Stars back in 2018. He guided the team to her first MPFL season but got relegated after finishing at the bottom of the standing. Osho guided Remo Stars back to the MPFL immediately after spending 1 season in MPFL. He, however, resigned when former player 2 Kennedy Boboye was appointed as technical consultant of Remo Stars and joined Ayuba FC as assistant coach of the People's Elephant. He was nominated as interim coach of Eyimba following Usman Abdullah's dismissal. I think it's more of resignation here. Also, Adamu resigns as Wiki Tourist head coach. Abdullahi Adamu has resigned his appointment as head coach of Nigerian Premier Football League side. Talk about the outfit Wiki Tourist. Adamu in a letter addressed to the club, which was made available according to reports, cited interference from the management of the team for his decision. The young gaffer claimed that the action of the management has rendered him helpless and has also affected the performance of the team. According to reports, recalls that Adamu took charge of the team from Kabiru Dogo earlier in the season. Dogo, who also resigned from the post, cited interference as the reasons for his actions. Wicked Tories, who occupy the bottom spot of the Group B table, lost 2-1 at home to Bayelsa United on Sunday. It is 16 minutes gone past 9 a.m. Right here, Voice of the People, 9.3 FM is where you are. I am the voice of the mic. And my name is Kizzy K. Moving on in the world of tennis, Francis Tiafoe set a new career high of number 11 after winning Houston title. Also, Jack Sinner reaches a new personal best of number 8, while American Peyton stands crack at the WTA Top 100. Moving on the story, American Francis Tiafoe is on the verge of the top 10, rising from number 15 to number 11 today, jumping over his previous career high, ranking number 11, number 14 after capturing the first ATP clay court titles in Houston. Playing as the number 1 seed at the ATP event for the first time in his career, Tiafoe didn't drop a set all weekend, actually, as most of the tournament was pushed Saturday and Sunday due to persistent rain throughout the week. After a bye, Tiafoe won the second round and qualifying match on Saturday, I beg your pardon on that. Then the semi-final and final match on Sunday, defeating Argentina Thomas Martin Elchveri in 2 tie breaks for the title, 7-6, 7-6. Not only did Tiafoe not drop a set, he was barely dropping service games. He held 38 on the 39 service game across 4 matches, only getting broken once by Elchveri in the final. Tiafoe is only dropping 260 points the entire rest of the clay court season, with a lot of opportunity to add points and potentially move into the top 10 in May, particularly having fallen in the first round of Madrid and Rome last year. And in the second round of Roland Garros, the American is only 295 points behind number 10 ranked countryman Taylor Fritz on the ATP ranking. And I'm trying to be pacey. I just want to cover all this. Let's run, let's go. Talk about tennis as well. Nick Kyrgios back on practice court and warns rivals feel like sniping people soon. Nick Kyrgios is back on the practice court and is warning his rivals that he's getting ready to snipe people soon. Kyrgios, 27, was planning to kick off his 2023 season at the United Kingdom at the United Cup, and he was also hoping to land his first Grand Slam title at the Australian Open. But the meniscus tear that Kyrgios sustained during the off-season led to a cyst growing inside his knee. When I saw this, I had to do research about this. Never heard about this word before. Meniscus. That's a cyst. The medical inclines will understand what I'm talking about. After consulting with the doctor, Kyrgios made a call to skip the Australian Open and have a knee surgery. On his Instagram story, Kyrgios posted a video of him practicing on a hard court. I feel like coming back and sniping people soon. Kyrgios captured his Instagram story. And away from tennis, talking about golf right now. Master Week was epic once again as John Ram cruised past Bruce Koepka during the final round front line and sailed home to win all 4 shots. We are targeting world ranking weekly here. And let's talk about this, guys. The number also support these. Ram passed Scotty Scheffler for the top spot in the last SI Golf World Ranking, which launched Monday. Scheffler, who is having a tremendous year in his own right, finished T20 or T10 at Augusta, is a solid number 2 in the SR list. Time will not let me do this. I really wish I can do this though. You know about me, Fickle saying, talking about the SI World Ranking week of 10, April 10 to say. Phil Mickelson this week 26, last week 169. What a finish at Augusta, what a move of the least. Mickelson has done practically nothing since winning the 2021 PGA Championship, including a dent in our leaderboard on the LRV Tour. But a runner-up in the biggest point week of the year will leave a mark, and just like that, Phil is back on our world number 30. I don't think I can go into that. Let's talk about Formula 1. Trying to pace you on the show just to see that I can get to cover some of this news. Lewis Hamilton has angry outbursts as pro Formula 1 title should be pointed out. Toto Wolff has called out new FIA rule charges which have been attacked by Max Verstappen. The Mercedes Chief One is planned to run two qualifying sessions in Azerbaijan to set a grade for the Spirit race would come on its own. It comes after Verstappen threatened to quit the sport if Formula One's DNA was radically changed in any way. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton has been caught swearing over his Mercedes engineers in an S-rated outburst. The newly discovered clip shows Hamilton swearing as he asks why Mercedes engineers had not come to congratulate him after winning P2 in Australia. Meanwhile, Formula One analyst Peter Winstall has claimed the ending of the Australian Grand Prix gave Hamilton more proof he was robbed on the title. He pointed out the race ended under a safety car compared to a dramatic final lap restart as seen at 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not my friend. Which of the stories do I have to jump on now? Manchester United sweating a Rashford injuries should wait. The Europa comes on Thursday. Okay, Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta wants Real Madrid. We are better than the thing. Let's get into this one. Coming up tomorrow, we know. Chelsea's keeper Cesar Azpilicueta has spoken about the challenge of taking on Real Madrid in the Champions League. The Blues sitting in the bottom half of the Premier League take on the European club world champion in the quarterfinal of two legs. However, Cesar Azpilicueta believes his side to have enough quality to trouble Madrid and progress. It's a unique opportunity. Only 8 teams are here. It's special and difficult. This is a tie that will demand the most of us, from each one of us, and as a team, because we play against the current champion. It's the 3rd year in a row that we'll play against them. They have a lot of experience, he said during a press conference. He then added, we are better than they think, and finally he finished. All rivals must be treated with respect, with humility. We know that Real Madrid are a club with a great history in the competition, and that's why we need to be at our very best. I know, real record now is real. But today, the biggest game in the world, talk about league football. It is Manchester City at home playing against the Bavarians, Thomas Tuchel side. Let's jump on that one. But you already know, if you're a Chelsea fan, Chelsea caretaker manager Frank Lampard handed Thiago Silva a boost for Real Madrid. Let's get on the manager. You could say him the best manager of the world right now. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola challenges Haaland ahead of Bayern Munich showdown. And he said, do it. Manchester City boss manager, whichever one you want to go with will be fine. Pep Guardiola urged his star forward Erling Haaland to break a surprising dunk. Haaland has 44 goals this season in all competition as City chase the treble to say. While they are draped of Arsenal in the Premier League and face Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinal, Guardiola knows that with Haaland firing, that can win everything. He knows with Haaland firing, they can win everything. But the Norway forward has never scored against Bayern Munich in his career. Erling is also important for all, said Guardiola in a press conference. I cannot deny the goals and the influence. He came to help us to be here in the Champions League, but at the same time to help us in the Premier League and the FA Cup. They are actually eyeing treble. It's important to have a player who can score a goal from nothing. But we've scored many goals for many years in the Champions League. Against Monaco, we scored 6 goals and we're out. Against Tottenham, we scored 4 goals and we're out. We scored 4 goals against Real Madrid and we're out. I always had a feeling that we score with a first 9. With Sergio Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, with Erling, we are always going to score goals. That was not the problem. So what's the problem? We see tonight. Let's see how it goes. So it's time for me to leave the show. I feel bad I can't bring all this to an end. But which do we not do? We talked about Arsenal willing to listen to offers for Larry Balogun. I made you understand United also boss talk about everything how come to say that guy is good. Talk about Harry Maguire doing so well. Time will not let me jump on more news, but I just would use this one to wrap up the show. So you know what City would have to play tonight? It's a do or die affair. It is a way talk about Etihad. But let me just quickly let you know, I'm going to be cheating on this time around, just to call the players that have traveled to England. They're currently in England to play today. So you know how big these guys are. I should be pacing on this one. Move on. Already in the goalpost, Summer, Schneck, Upamecano, Delete, Pavard, Kimmich, Gnabry, Goretzka, Sane, Coleman, Mane, Davies, Sarr, Cancelo, Blind, Muller, Gravenberch, Tel, Mazwari, Musiala, Stanisic. It ends there. I'm not going to talk about the Etihad, guys. I'll be at home. Talk about that when I return on the radio again today by 5 p.m. It's a Tuesday and a factual day. It's a historical time. It is by 5 p.m. Sports Lounge Football Talk with Kizzy K. Let's get to enjoy. Don't